My name is Clara. I am a script reader, or I just finished a work experience as a script reader for a sales and acquisitions company. What that looks like on a day-to-day basis is basically I will get materials, mostly scripts, finished scripts. Sometimes or occasionally there will be pitch decks or synopsises, some other material. And as the name suggests, the script reader reads through those scripts or other materials and then write a report most of the time, which will be provided, like a template for it is typically provided by the company you're working for, and then you just answer questions in categories like, was the structure okay? Are the character arcs in place? Stuff like that, to reflect on the quality of the script and whether it makes sense to move forward with it or not. When I explain it to people who aren't in the film industry, I always say it's like in a video game, and I'm basically the first obstacle. I'm the first boss until you get to the end game and win the prize, basically, just for scripts. I learned about script reading in school. I studied first a BA in digital film production and then specialized with an MA in screenwriting. And we learned about script reading in school, but I never considered it to be a career path for me or like something I would be interested in. Actually, when I was researching what I wanted to do post-graduation and I came across my first job in film, I saw in the career guides that this is a very good first step for many career paths into development and all of the above the line and pre-production parts of the film industry. So I then applied for all of the amazing job listings for readers and script readers on my first job in film, as well as some other job applications outside of the platform. And then at some point, miraculously, I landed on this. My experience using my first job in film was overall very positive. I mean, it's always this thing in the film industry, getting your foot in the door is like the hardest thing and sometimes seems impossible, especially post-graduation. I found most helpful the career guide because besides all of the applications that you send out and maybe all of the knowledge that you have from beforehand, it helps so much to know what you're getting into and what to expect, what the timeline can be, because there might be outside factors telling you you should get a job as soon as possible. And the career guide gave me some reassurance that I wasn't a failure just because I wasn't getting a job right on my degree. And there was like the community around it, on the other people telling their stories and how they got into the film industry, that was the most helpful to me. Now I'm here doing the same, hopefully. So the highs and lows of getting into the film industry are vast valleys, differences, so vast. The lows of getting into the industry in general is that you will not be successful in the beginning, or if you are one of the lucky few. It is a numbers game to a point, and resilience is key. So you will need to get used to rejection or getting no answer at all. That is just the thing. Then in the job itself, like script reading isn't all flowers and just reading the best scripts all the time. 99% of the time it's reading scripts that you will not recommend, and it's reading scripts that are not well written or just not there yet, and you will have to get used to that. If you get bored by those kind of scripts, then script reading might not be for you. But those 1% when the scripts are great and you recommend it and somebody else reads it, like a high up person, and is thankful to you, and you're just like in this moment of joy because you found something good, those are worth it. And as well, I need to say, sometimes talking trash about the bad scripts can also be rewarding. My top 3 pieces of advice to get into the film industry are, for one, be passionate about film, because you will not get anywhere if you are not 100%. People will notice that right off the bat. It's a people industry, basically. They hire you specifically because it's a creative industry. They're not hiring a set of knowledge that you can acquire and then not care about it anymore. Number 2 is never stop learning. Every work experience that you do is still a learning experience. Every film you watch outside of your work experience, or every TV show you watch, whatever you do, it's all still learning. And if you look at it that way, that you never stop learning, I think it will be more of a rewarding journey, and you will feel more joy going through it because it never feels like failure, it's just learning. And number 3 is resilience is key, sadly. It is a numbers game. You will have to go through all of those failed applications and those that you will never get an answer to. And you will ask yourself why. Sometimes you get answers, sometimes you don't. At some point, if you are not doing something fundamentally wrong, and if you're using the website right, you won't, then there will come the time when finally somebody takes pity on you and takes you on, and you will get your hands on some scripts or get your hands on experience and just immerse yourself. And from then on, hopefully it will be all flowers and nice.